That's coming up with Stephen Watson later in the programme. Now, there was a major military and police operation near Cookstown yesterday, but not of the normal type. Royal Irish soldiers were called in to help rescue a cow which had become trapped in a ditch after calving. She was winched free by helicopter to be reunited with her calf, as Susan Miller now reports.
Sunday in Sandholes near Cookstown, and the farmer from Rockdale House has called for help after one of his cows got into trouble. She'd given birth to 2 calves, one of which died, and in her exhaustion had fallen into a ditch. It would take more than manpower to get her out.
With the wet conditions around us, as you can see, she just got stuck and rolled into this hole here. And after struggling, I suppose, for an hour or two in the early hours of the morning, before she was seen, she's just got weak and they can't get her lifted out, so we've called in the help of the army with a helicopter.
Usually in stories like this, it's left to the reporter to provide the puns, but in this case, the army has made a better job of it.
So if we get her lifted, presumably she's going to be alright, is she?
Yeah, we get her out of here.
She'll have utter relief. Don't want to milk this for too much publicity.
A harness was attached underneath the cow's front and back legs. It was then up to the skill of the helicopter pilot to manoeuvre her to her calf.
What we're going to do is put a strop beneath the front legs, and we're going to try and spread the load beneath her back legs. Having sedated her and made sure that she's nice and calm, she won't be able to skip from the net, because the difficulty is because of the trees around. She's going to have to be lifted quite high and then taken across above those trees and then put down in the field beside her calf. They would be trained to do this in much more difficult tasks, so that this really would be a fairly routine task for them. Very straightforward.
With being in the country, we get called to all sorts of things, and normal domestic type activities would form a very large part of our duties, and it's something, of course, that we like to get involved with, is helping the community. That is part of our job, and not merely the normal anti-terrorist role that sometimes we are associated with.
After some spinning and dangling, the animal, which looked remarkably unconcerned by its adventure, was set down in the field. The one surviving calf was reunited with its mother and seemed more than pleased to see her. Susan Miller, UTV Live.